All right, listen, this is going to be a vibration rising video no matter what I'm feeling or what you're feeling. It's just going to rise your vibrations. Look, I just went on a 5-mile run right now, late at night, took my dog to the beach, and I did the virtually instant manifestation technique, and I did it a little bit harder or more intense than usual. What I did was, I took the breaths or whatever, and then I took one really deep one, and then I basically was like, I put my arms up, and I let I focus on the top of my head, right, on my pineal gland, and I let the energy rise up, and I just stood there and I let it go up into my upper pineal gland right there, and I really just said to myself, like, I'm grateful for what is, that things are, that anything is. And it was like I went up, and then it was just like I let go into that thought. And when you go into that thought, guys, you go very deep. You go very deep. That thought of like, how is anything actually something? How are we anything? How is anything anything? Really think about this and let it sink in deeply, because it doesn't matter what you're thinking, how you're feeling, what's going on in my life, if it's negative or positive. There's positives around me. Do you guys understand that anything, positive or negative, is something, and that is the biggest win in the universe? Like, let that sink in. Anything, everything is anything. The fact that there is anything is the biggest win already. That any bad, I'm all for it. Any negative, I'm all for it. And I'm grateful for it. And that's why you guys gotta understand, when these people preach positivity, they're only preaching half of the equation. And they're only giving you a little bit of life. Right? Oh, make sure you focus on positivity because it raises your immune system and your vibration. And if you don't focus on positivity and you go into one negative thought, oh, all the positivity's gone. Let me paint a picture for you guys. Negativity and positivity are both something. And think about what is on the other side of reality. Really think about it for a second. Okay, there's this existence. And then either you think like there's God or like a Big Bang. But like before the Big Bang, what was there? Just empty space, the cosmos, just energy. Well, where did the energy come from? Okay, just empty space. Where was empty space? What was that sitting in? How did empty space cause a Big Bang? A Big Bang out of nothing. Well, what is nothing and where does it sit? Where does it exist? Does nothing not exist? How does the opposite of nothing, something, come out of nothing? What is nothing? Where is nothing? If it's not a Big Bang, if it's a God, who created the God? Where did that creation start? Does God know who he is? Is God just running a bunch of programs, good, evil, all of this, creating to try to figure out who he is? And understand that before anything, in nothingness, pure nothingness, that's hopelessness. And there is nothing there at all, which is why that doesn't exist. But how does anything exist? And the fact that stuff does exist means that all we have is hope. All we have is gratefulness. All we have is wins. That's why the channel is Daniel Always Wins. Do you understand? That's why I always win. People message me, oh, do you really always win? Yeah, bro. And so do you. If you don't always win, you say you don't always win, that's still winning because you were able to say something. That's a win. Huge win. Like, if nothing existed, there would be no wins. There would be nothing. Now, but we think something came from nothing and there was nothing at one point. It had to start somewhere, right? No, you guys gotta understand. Duality, being here, the whole point of this reality is to beat duality, is to kill Father Time, is to overcome, is to win against Father Time, if you will, is to beat Father Time, to get out of there. And then once you remove time, and then you have to beat space. Once you beat space and time, well, then it doesn't have to be nothing or something. You get out of that matrix. So that's what this life's all about. It's about evolution of consciousness. Now, no matter what you're feeling inside, don't label it. See, you think, oh, that's negative. Oh, the person's being negative. Oh, they broke my jaw. Oh, my jaw's broken and now I'm sipping something through a freaking straw. Oh, that means that life sucks and the universe sucks and God hates me. No, it doesn't. You're still experiencing something and you can get something out of that. So be grateful for that experience. I shattered my collarbone, went into deep depression. That deep depression is why I can be so positive, if you will, today. It's why I had to go deep within myself and pull something out of me. Everybody else bases their life around, like they build their life on sand. And what I mean by that is, oh, their friend group. Oh, their likes on Instagram. Before Instagram. My friend group, who I see myself as, what the world tells me that I am. Once that goes away, everything starts crumbling. That's why girls get the freaking surgeries on their faces and everybody scrambles to make something happen because they feel like they're losing it and they're like rats on a sinking ship clawing to stay relevant, to stay in life. But don't you realize you don't need anything and everything is already a win? And once you can just do that, then it's fine to go get likes on Instagram. It's fine to go get a nice body. It's fine to go have sexual experiences. It's fine to go get a Ferrari. It's fine to build a business and make a lot of money, or whatever the system, the current system that you're in, says is winning. It's okay to go get that external win when you're already winning on the inside. But first you got to win on the inside before you go for that external win. Because at the end of the day, the external win is not the actual cake, you guys. It's just the candles on the cake. It's just the frosting on the cake. Build a freaking cake, you know? Go bake a cake before even trying to eat something, you know? Like, go cook your own food before you eat it. Don't just warm something up in the microwave, you guys. Everybody's so addicted to instant gratification that, we've almost lost ourselves, And at the end of the day, you can have as many sexual experiences as you want, the most validation, the most money, the most external wins. But if you don't have that internal win and that realization and that homeostasis inside, you're just a leaf in the wind. You're just building your house on sand. Like, I could be in the most positive state, or I could be in the most negative state, or any state at all, and yet I'm still winning. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the key right there. It's deeper than duality for me. It's going higher than duality, right? And when you really think like, oh my, we are something, and you can be grateful for that, you'll feel your vibration raise. You'll feel it raise. You'll be like, wait, wow. Like, the fact that there's something called birth and death and good and bad is like amazing. That is something there. And the fact that life is so, it seems so real, right? And like so scary, but also so amazing at the same time. Like, it's like this whole experience is almost too much for us to handle, right? But don't you realize, if it wasn't, then it would be nothing. Or we would be like, well, what's the point of this? But now when we're here, we're so involved in it, we're so absorbed in this reality that, like, we don't, like, really freaking, feel, there's no point. Like, really think about that for a second. Like, we feel significant, even if it's a super negative feeling we feel or a super positive feeling we feel. Regardless, we feel. And that is such a freaking beautiful thing, guys. You know? I feel negative energy coming at me right now. When I was at the beach, all I felt was positivity. But then I just came back in the city, there was some, like, drama right when I walked inside my house. And, like, I was gonna make this video regardless, And so here I am making the video, and I feel negativity in here. But I also feel so grateful and so positive at the same time that it's deeper than that, you know? It's deeper. It's like, maybe I'll make a video in the future while I'll explain this better, but you can't really put into words, you have to experience it. And to experience it, you gotta go deep and really say, whoa, what was anything before anything was? And I'm so grateful that we are, period. That we are anything. Alright? And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end this video now. Just realize you are winning because you are something and you have became something. You got out of the nothingness. From the beginning, you became something, right? And eventually you will conquer time and space, and you will realize what really, really is. And who knows? That's where I want to go. In that direction, you know? I want to go in that direction. Figuring all that out. All right, I'm out, guys. Peace.